There were a lot of changes to our storage in this new update, and I want to go over at least the ones that I know. This is Unbounded Play. I'm Lisa. Please consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoyed it. And I want to talk about storage. Okay, so there were a couple of features that they added to your current storage. So if you have the right side is open, it's thinking that you're over there. And you can kind of organize the items that are in there by name, type, how much energy it would give you if you ate it, and how much you can sell it for. So obviously, if we clicked on any of the gems, it's not going to give us the how much energy it's going to give us, because it won't let us eat them. So you just have those three options. So I'm kind of going a little bit backwards. I kind of wanted to start with the trunks, but so the small chest, you can see the softwood that's required and the stone that's required to create the small chest. And the small chest hasn't changed because it still only has 16 spaces. The large chest uses Dreamlight and gold ingot, and of course the dark wood, to create that. And the large chest has 48 spaces. The medium chest doesn't use the gold ingot, it uses the iron ingot, and that's why I feel like that's going to be the harder thing to find, is just to do a medium chest. But but it does use less Dreamlight. It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, I do have a lot of Dreamlight right now, but I'm not ready to spend it because I'm not sure how much we're going to need. And currently I've kind of got my storage under control. So I'm not ready to make any changes. Probably like you, I'm just feeling out the new things that have happened in the game, and then I can kind of make those decisions with the different changes once I have a firm grasp on, because we have Maribel, we have the Casita. Is there going to be a new realm, and do I need to be saving for it? So I just don't know. So to go over, the small chest gives us the same 16 spaces that we had before. If you do the medium chest, it doubles up. Then you have 32 spaces. And if you do the large chest, you have 48 spaces in there. That's awesome. I love that. I probably will change all of my chests over to 48. I mean, it just makes sense to do that at some point. So I want to look at the other storage, because they alluded that we would possibly be able to use the other, like the refrigerator and the wardrobe, to store things in. So let me grab one of these. And the ice chest and those little things, they don't work. You can't store anything in the ice chest. I haven't tried them all, but this wardrobe, I'm pretty certain we can store some things in there. I don't know if we can expand it to the point of the large chest, but let's open the storage. There you go. There's 16 spaces in there, just like the small chest. So that's great. I don't know what I would store in there. I guess you could kind of, if you're going to do some kind of outdoor spaces, that would be great. I mean, I'm so excited. More storage, more fun. It just makes it more interesting to have all of these different options. And, I think everybody is just blown away at how much we can put in a large chest now. Yeah. I want to talk about the smart sorter, which is very convenient, because say you've got a bunch of flowers in your inventory and you want to transfer it over to your storage. All you have to do is click on the smart transfer and it'll automatically send all of them over there. So if you've got similar, I think it's just if you've got similar ones already in the storage, it'll send them all over there, so you don't have to drag and drop each or transfer each one over. I know it's not a drag and drop. You can transfer each one over. Be careful of that, because like you saw, I'm still collecting things, or I was collecting things for Olaf's quest, and it moves all of them over. So if you needed to keep, 3 or 4 or 5 of them still in your inventory because you're going to be creating something for a quest, just be leery of that because it'll take everything out of your inventory if you've got something in there. So another blue chest. I love blue chests because now we get 50. I just feel like it's a Christmas gift every time I get 50 moonstones out of the blue chests. I hope y'all are just as excited about it as I am. So if you had a dark chest sitting outside, it's not outside anymore. And that is it's not a bug. The developers have decided to make this type of chest an indoors only. So if you try to put it outside, it's going to say indoors only now. And I don't know why they chose to do that. Maybe just because it's so nice. I grabbed mine just to show you that I can't put it outside. It'll say indoors only. The other thing I wanted to show you was that if you did have items inside the chest, the dark wood chest that you had outside, you didn't lose your inventory. You shouldn't have. Hopefully you didn't. I'm sorry if you did. But you should be able to keep it. And so I'll show you. I just took mine, tried to put it outside. I'm going to put it back in the house. And all those items are going to reappear. Okay, let me find my chest. We're going to go to storage. I love that they have it organized that way. It's so much easier to find everything. And we're going to put it there, right where I had it. And you're going to see that all of the items are back in that storage. They never went away. They stayed in there. So the other thing that the creators offered us was a way to label the chests and not have to put all of our valuable pumpkins or fish or anything else sitting on a table. We have custom signposts. So we can create this signpost with a very minimal amount of softwood to create it. And now that I've created it, I'm going to put it behind one of my chests so we can see how much space it actually takes up and how close we can get the chest to be close to the signpost. I mean, you can put the sign wherever you want to, but I'm choosing to put it behind. I just need to move the chest forward, and then I'm going to put the sign back there. This is just kind of an example. I don't think this is how I'm going to keep everything in this room. Of course not. It's not pretty. I apologize. But yeah, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room, which I'm really happy. So there's not a big giant gap in front, between the trunk and the sign. And I'm really happy that they did this. I was hoping I could make a sign that you could hang on the wall and hang behind them. But if you had a whole room of chests, this is much easier. It doesn't take up as much room as a table. So let's see how we can change there we go. So we can go ahead and I'm just going to put a gem, and there you go. And that gem is visible on both sides of the sign, not just on one side. So if you're walking up to, maybe I have chests behind most of Goofy's stalls because I find it more convenient in each one of the biomes to have them all in there. I generally run around each one of the biomes and pick up as much as I can, and then I dump it in the chest. That way I don't have to continue carrying it around. But that's what I do. Well, I hoped you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found it helpful. It was really helpful for me going through that and getting a nice rhythm as to what the different changes that are there for the chests. And then, of course, like how many spaces you could put in there and what you need, like what you're going to sacrifice to have that storage. As far as, Dreamlight, 5,000 Dreamlight. In the beginning of the game, that seemed enormous. Now that we've accumulated, if you've accumulated a lot of it now it doesn't seem as big. But we just never know what's going to be coming. And we know that if we get another biome, we're going to need Dreamlight to open it. And who knows how expensive that's going to be. Well, thank you for coming. It was wonderful sharing this with you. If you do have other storage updates that you noticed, please share them. I think I would appreciate it totally. Thank you very much when you post that, if you do. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next video.